Hello and welcome to the fantastic La Gomera. So this is one of the Canary Islands, one of the least known ones. It's a little bit west of Tenerife, and you can say it's a green pearl of the Canary Islands. So I'm here to do some hiking, and I've already done quite a bit of hiking. So I did the GR131 in the last episode. I'll link to it up here somewhere. And that's an absolutely amazing hike. Goes over the whole top of the mountain or the island and then down again. Very intense. But today I'm going to do the GR132. Or at least I'm going to start on it. I'm going to do a little bit more than 2/3. I'm now going anti-clockwise on the island, so I'm going to do the southern part. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be lots of ups and downs. But I'm also shooting film. So I got my Nikon FM2, and it's loaded now with Santa Color 100, which is Kodak Color 125 or Kodak Aero Color 125. And here we have Rabea, my hiking buddy for the GR132. Let's see if we can get that pack up. So one of the things with hiking here, you need a lot of water, especially on the 132 going south. It's very, very dry. So we're packing 5 liters, and that's a lot because we got a huge hill to climb, 800 meters straight up. A couple of kilometers up here we got the little town of Valle Hermoso. You can see the elevation starting down here and going up there. Got a little mirador, and then onwards. Maybe we make it to here or to here today. And here we have the starting point. It's off to a slightly strange start. It's like you're walking through somebody's garden here, but it is the correct way. It's high, but it's still not as bad as Picos de Rupa. Then it would have been you walk right there in the middle and just straight up. So far, these switchbacks they have helps a lot with the climb. Getting really close to the top now, or one of the tops. There is one here that's 560 meters up, and that is the steepest part done. Then after that it's going to be a reasonably gentle inclination for another 300 meters. It's pretty intense. It is hot, not crazy hot. I can't imagine doing this in the summer. We are in March now. It's March, what could be 18, I think. And this is the top. Let's take a look at what we can see on the tip out here. Should be a nice spot for viewing. You can already see the coastline there. Gonna take some shots with the Nikon. Ooh. Pretty legendary. Let's see if we can try to make it to the Ermita Church, I think it was called. Coming up to that church already. It was way faster than I thought it would be, but let's take a quick look at it. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of a Wild West church. Yeah, just look how varied the landscape is. You got this rusty brown landscape contrasting with the lush greenness. Look at this. I think this island is starting to turn into some kind of a favorite of mine. It's so nice, so green. And up here, after that enormous step going up, it's absolutely amazing just walking around up here. No effort at all, just gliding around. this plant here is the Artemisia. So it's a relative of a wormwood, the one you use in drinks when you make Pernod, absinthe, etc. And it's got a very strong smell. And if you rub your fingers to it, it's it smells like you've downed a bottle of a green chartreuse or something like that. You can see here it's just a sea of Artemisia everywhere, and the smell is strong. And I'm almost thinking, oh, I got an Artemisia high or something. Been breathing it in all night. Today's hike is going to be to Valle Gran Rey. It's about 20 kilometers there. Be passing through a couple of small towns where we can take a break. Here we will get a reveal of what's in for the next hour or so. Got lots of aloe vera growing on this island as well. And I have to say, I've never seen such a variation in greens as I do on this island. There is so many nuances. Just look around. Everything from deep yellows up to the mintiest green you ever saw. And the blue greens in between, and all kinds of shades. It's absolutely stunning. Espina. But the next stop is Alojera, which is around the corner here. Look at this. I always enjoy a good ruin. Going through the tiny town of Espina now. Just in the outskirts. I mean, it's not a big place. It's like 5 houses or something. Got a little chapel. And there's also a bit of a rest area here. As you might see, we got a light Canarian drizzle coming down. So the rain lasted about 20 seconds. But what it did, it made everything super slippery. So now I have to be very careful. I actually ended up on my ass almost a few seconds ago. I love these flowers here. It looks like huge dandelions. I'm going down now to Alojera. The rain has stopped, but there is a bit of a wind. But that's how islands work. You get different weather every 10 minutes. That's longer than I thought. Been going down for quite a bit now. It's a bit of a wasteland here. It's a kind of an industrial landscape going down. The bar and the supermercado. It's the one in the town where you should stop before you hike on. So it looks slightly grim up there, going up to where the fog is. Well, it was slightly dodgy there for a bit. You can imagine if the wind was harder and there was fog, probably would have been a bit hesitant. But I don't think there was any huge problem. I got one last switch back here. So another 50 meters going back and forth, and this is not as exposed as it was before. Let's see what's on the other side. Ah, looks fantastic. Woohoo! Nice wind. Just looking at the other side of the wall there, there's a tiny road. It always looks like you gotta have to kind of squeeze tight to the wall to get by, but once you're there it's like a normal path, so it's usually no problem. I have to say it does give a little bit of a tingle. It's more on the edge than I thought it would be, and if you're a bit sensitive to that kind of stuff, heights I mean, then it's slightly challenging, I think. But it's a fantastic edge hike. But it's long, it's many kilometers long, so once you're on it, you're on it. actually see the ocean way there in the distance. That's Valle Gran Rey as well. So far it's a bit of a surprise. Got a nice road, so we're gonna make some miles fast. That's a big boy there. Here ends the easy road walking. It's really raining down now. It's proper rain. Luckily it's only 4 kilometers left. And now it's just 600 meters down through the fog. You can see Valle Gran Rey clearly. I have to say, going down hasn't been as easy as it looked. It's actually quite the slog. It's one of those that never seems to end. It's not even ended yet. I am very happy to finally be down in Valle Gran Rey. I have a room for tonight. So I've been hiking La Gomera now for, this is the 4th day, so 3 nights out. And usually about then it's time to take a room. So if you're only watching this video, you've only seen me hiking 1 day. But it is the 3rd day, so a room with a shower is well deserved. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, got some coffee, and the hiking starts again. So I'm leaving Valle Gran Rey, which is probably the most German place outside of Germany you've ever been to. It's 99.9% Germans here. Still, it's a nice place for a day of rest. But now it's up those mountains again. Getting ready for the climb of the day. Alright, about a third up. Take a look at the valley here. Very close to the top now, so I am 700 meters up. And from now on it still goes up a bit. Gonna go up and down, but it's gonna be a lot easier from now on. Let's see the sign up here. La Dama 12.8. So that would be the goal for today. I still got that mountain right up ahead to climb over as well. That's where I came from, down there, over that crest, and then up here. I think this place here, where the little Hermitage is, little chapel, it's the highest point for today. Way in the distance there we have the Fortaleza, and it looks pretty cool. It looks actually bigger from here than when I watched it from going on the other side towards Hippie. Those greenhouses on the other side of the valley here, it's La Dama. So in order to get there I need to snorkel my way all the way down into the valley and then up again. And that's Valle Gran Rey in the distance. So this area here, even though it's cool, it's a bit rawer than the other parts. It feels drier and it's also a little bit more ruinous. Lots of broken buildings and things. Got a beach down there, and up on that hill and a little bit beyond is La Dama. So it's actually almost 6 kilometers to La Dama. So it's a lot of these snarkly roads, eating up the the kilometers, making it long. Almost down at the beach, and it's so desolate here. The way down was very gnarly as well. Lots of loose rocks. Some really nice black beach here, completely untouched by anyone. It looks amazing here. Oh, it's nice. Get some suction power on it. Ah. So that was kind of a long, boring stretch of some switchbacks going back and forth the canyon here, the valley. But now, in the beginnings of La Dama, lots of bananas around here. So La Dama is famous for its banana plantations. Up ahead we have Rock Igala, that's the local bar. Which is an old fish factory down there. There's also a possible camping spot. We're gonna check it out. It looks like a tough neighborhood, this. All the broken buildings and everything. And yeah, you can see a bit of action there. Some information about the fish factory. It used to be a big deal. Employed lots of people, and they were catching the tuna. And was quite famous. But today it's all ruins. It kind of ended in the 1970s. So I decided that this place is a slightly dodgy place. It's not that nice to camp at all. So I'm gonna try to make it up this mountain here. Hopefully it only takes an hour. Okay, made it up to the plateau. Wasn't too bad. I think I found my camp spot here, right on the edge of the cliff. The sun is just about to set. This is going to be a great place. It's another morning and everything is packed up and ready to go. Leave no trace at all except for a little bit of footprints and stuff. And now gonna be hiking up the hills there, going to Alajero, which is about 4.5 hours away. So looking forward to this. It's a nice cool morning. Coming into the town of Aguaryoda, which is maybe not a town, but a collection of a few houses, a village. It's not all super easy today. Got at least one big climb. So going down this valley here, and then it's a 500-meter climb, which is not the worst, but you know, they all add up, and you start feeling after a bit. Let's take a quick look here. Got some caves. So I got these caves a little bit here and there. Could probably stay in as well, easily. This has been an absolutely fantastic hike in the valley here. Sure makes up for yesterday, where there were some stretches that were heavily industrial, I have to say. We have the valley looking back. Can even see those houses I passed by before. And that was the valley hike there. I got 3.4 to Alajero, and the end of the day is Playa Santiago 13.9. Okay, I'm in Alajero now. It's kind of a strange place. It's bigger than I thought, quite a lot bigger, but it's also strangely empty. So I got 9 kilometers to Playa de Santiago, and it's been great stocking up in Alajero. It's a mysterious town. It's a holiday kind of a place, or a retirement home, something like that. So it feels eerie and desolate in a way. But they had a spa and they had some cafes, so I'm content. So in the distance there, you got Playa de Santiago. And I think that pretty much ends it for today. Okay, made it down to Playa de Santiago. It's a place where everything is closed. And the weather is actually slightly cold as well, with a little bit of rain in the air. Coming down to the beach here, and it's looking pretty good. It's a lot of people there, but I can actually already see a couple of tents. There's one there down by the beach and one amongst the cars. So instead of climbing that whole hill there, which was the original plan, but it's slowly getting dark, just gonna find a spot down there. I think this is the perfect camping spot right here. Even got a little garden, it looks like, with some of those trees there. And yeah, now this is it. Wait, last camping of this trip, and it's gonna be great. It's packed up and ready to go for the last day. Well, I got about 18 kilometers to walk from here to San Sebastian, and it's gonna be a very dry walk. There's nothing there, so this is probably the most desolate stretch of the whole island. So I gotta carry a lot of water, which I have. Let's see, I'm coming around the corner here for to the beach where I originally thought I would camp. It's looking pretty good. Let's see, got the sun in my eyes here, but yeah, it looks pretty good. There's plenty of spaces around as well. There's even a tent down there, another tent there. Got a little homestead here, fishing in the sea. I guess this is Germans who checked out of society. Even a message on the wall here: toilets are in the ocean, shit in the ocean. It's very much a labyrinth here, trying to navigate your way through, go in that direction somehow, but it's not that easy. It's a bit of a mess getting through, but I think I'm back on the main path, and it's marked with these white sticks, which I didn't see before, but Now it's obvious. We got an old husk of a car. This is of course catnip for a film photographer, so I'm going to take a shot here. San Sebastian, the end, is 16 kilometers away. El Cabrito is the lunch beach of today, so it's 8.8 kilometers away. And this up here would be mountain of the day. That hill is done. It's a bit windy here on the top. I know it's going to be hard to see, but way in the distance there, it's the return of the tide. That's the volcano of Tenerife. Well, there was an absolutely crazy wind up there at the tops, almost a little bit scary at times. So, made it very close to the Cabrito beach. Down there it is. It looks very nice. It's a stone beach. Okay, down at the beach, chilling for a bit. Up at the top, and now down again to that beach over there. Normally Gomera has been super clean. There's just one spot here, it's just filled with plastic bags and it looks kind of terrible. Let's just take a quick look at the beach, see if it's any good. The area around is not too promising. I mean, it looks like a really cool place, but just filled with litter, and of course you have these stones. So the stony beaches of La Gomera, it's really not that nice. I think if you're not into hiking, or maybe surfing could be good here as well, then I guess La Gomera is not your thing. So as I approach San Sebastian, I've been out in total, including the first GR131, for 7 days of hiking, 5 days of wild camping, and it's been great. So the question is, should you do something like this? And the short answer is yes, this is a fantastic place to hike. Now, there is lots of ups and downs here, so you've got to be fit, or else it's going to be a bit of a hassle, I think. This mountain here should be the last of the major climbs I have. I also solved the mystery of all the flying plastic, so we're very close to the city dump. So about wild camping, except that it's not legal. Technically, you can do it. I met some rangers on the way and they don't seem to mind, and there are plenty of camp spots all over the place too, so you can camp, but yeah, it's always on your own risk, of course. But besides that, if you are mentally prepared for it, that's the other thing. There is a certain stress factor where you don't know if you're going to find a spot or not. And there are some tricky stretches where you lose hope at times because you're walking on a ridge and that kind of thing. Dense forest left, right. And you wonder if you're ever going to find one, and then you get lucky in the end. So there is a stress factor for that. But then there are many stretches where it's like super easy. Down there we got San Sebastian, and that means the hike is officially over. And if you have any questions about how to do a hike like this, then just pop them in the comments below and I'll read and answer them. Otherwise, if you want to see more, just like and subscribe, and I will keep this stuff coming. Thanks.